It was amazing. Any questions? Any questions? I feel that I am just talking to myself.
Oh, we're just trying to
Get it on YouTube. So
get it on YouTube and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah. So Enrique, I just want to let you know, as others join, some may be late because everyone have different chats and different programs. They're doing deal shaker, different things. What happened is we were running this mentorship. We normally have a mentorship on a Sunday, and we continued it on. So don't get, I just want to let everyone please know this is being recorded, and that's why we were trying to get it, so that those who may come late will actually be able to pick up and hear what they may have missed, and those can join in and continue on. So first of all, I want to say thank you. So we're going to ask some questions, and most of the people, Ivan would have had some questions that he would have listed that you can start with.
yes. Okay, Enrique, you made this trip to Bulgaria, and you know the theme of our session tonight is really what effects will this new reset for our company have on the IMAs, on the network? And you being here from inception of this project,
Yeah.
and seeing where it has more or less morphed into, I just wanted to find out from you, a first-hand viewer, of exactly what you think this means for us, or what in your words and from your heart this means to the network. Because we have been here, we have been plowing along, we had so many obstacles to kind of jump over, and many have lost their zeal, many are going into other things. But what do you see this bringing to us?
Yeah. It's pretty simple. Actually, it's pretty simple. I do follow a lot of gurus and so many people that they actually make a difference because they have simple answers to complicated questions. And one of them it's general. We can answer like this. For you to learn to speak whatever language you speak, for example, English, it took you at least 10 years. Okay, it took you 10 years. Please go back in your memory. You are little, you are a newborn. You need to learn the language, you need to learn the physical body language. And then after 10 years, a young kid of 10 years old, he started to speak quite clearly your local language. So it took you 10 years, 10 years, okay? At least 10 years for you to be able to talk English. And we got, I got 6.5 years, almost 7 years. So I'm still young. I'm still young. I'm still learning. The company is still learning. We are all learning from the process. We are just trying to speak a new language. And guess what? It's a world new language. Wow, Enrique, you telling me that as an example that he did? Yes, but my parents, my uncle, my aunt, they all speak English, so I learn from them. What are you trying to say? Yes, what I'm saying is that actually we are learning new modes, new language, along with a company that exists for 6.5 years, almost 7 years, and we are learning with the process. So the challenge that we all are facing on a daily basis, it's nothing more than learning a learning process. Simple as that. Because all of the world tries to speak our language, and we say it, hey, come on, really? Can you go back 6.5 years, 7 years, and how many people in the world could talk about blockchain, about technology, cryptocurrency, 7 years. We try to go back 6.5 years, 7 years, and you tell me, you go back and you tell me that a lot of people in the world at those days could talk about cryptocurrency. Come on, really? We really change all of the world's financial, all of the conversations that you hear about today, all of the Snapchats, all of the Facebooks, all of the new companies, hundreds of companies that was born maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, last year, 6 months ago, they are all they are all talking the language that we the IMIs, we the loyal students are learning for 6.5 years. So please, if you are trying to connect with me, to explain me what it is a blockchain, how important it is the cryptocurrency in the world, how are we transforming the world? I have a challenge, Enrique. Come on, really? 6.5 years ago, 7 years ago, no one could talk about cryptocurrency. We had an amazing chance, and we still have. Why? Because everybody out there is trying to sell you something, is trying to convince you that you don't know nothing. God, wake up. You just need to go to our wonderful OneAcademy that exists for 6.5 years and show them your diploma and say, hey, I learned this 7 years ago. What do you want from me? Do you need any help? Do you need me to explain something? So imagine me, imagine a person like me, 6.5 years ago, 7 years ago, when I took the chance, really, I was worse than you. I was so bad 6.5 years ago. I was like crazy. The moment I joined the company, there were no cryptocurrency. There was no mining process. There were nothing. Just the vision. Just the vision. Now you put in my place. Wow. Enrique, how it is challenging. How challenging it was. A new language. I was like, I was saying nothing. And people like the family, people like Dr. Huja, you know, she, to tell you the truth, she's amazing. She's outstanding. She is totally outstanding. When the first meetings that I had, it was crazy because I was like a newborn. I understood nothing. I understood the good morning and the bye-bye. In the middle, zero. I understood nothing. But it pushed me so far. It lights me so much that I wanted to be part of a huge transformation, of a huge new language out there in the world. If I can tell you something, if I can advise you something, please go through all of the old 7 years, 6.5 years, all the education that we have for so long, step by step, learn from the process, ask for people like Ivan and Michelle, please guys, give me some light. I am learning a new language, but I need help because this is hard. Remember, it took you at least 10 years for you to be able to speak a perfect English. So don't expect that in 1 year, that in 6 months, the miracle happens and you will have the power to change all of it. Just, no, it's not possible. It's impossible.
Wow.
So this is just the process.
We hear you. Such
Just
great.
the process. Just the process. Michelle, Ivan, you know what I'm talking about.
We
We will always have challenge in life, but this is good. Take it, accept it, and move on. A challenge in life is the only thing that the universe will put in your life for you to become better. If your life is perfect and there is no challenge, you will die in education.
Yep.
It's a fact.
It is.
It is a fact. Any Formula One driver, if he doesn't go to training, if he doesn't do hours and hours and hours after that wonderful wheelie, if he doesn't train, what do you expect it will happen next year? He will not be able to drive an F1 car. It's impossible. So just do your part. It's all there. It's all there. My dear friends, it's all there. It's all there. Let me check, because I have so many diplomas here from the OneAcademy. It's unbelievable. And I did it. It was challenging. Of course it was. It was easy? No. It's never easy. Never easy. But it was worth it, of course.
So being there firsthand, tell us about some latest developments. We saw it in the newsletter, and it's very exciting to know. Yes, we see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So many. It's so many. It's so many. Sorry, Ivan, go ahead.
Before I answer Ivan's question, I want to say the same pride and joy you just showed me with your certificates of diploma, whether it be accredited or not. I remember years ago in building up my resume. In building up my resume, I attended every short course possible just to have certification. To say, Michelle attended goal attainment and time management. Michelle attended selling skills and building relationships. Michelle attended, and mind you, this is exactly what I did in finance, because it came from banking, short courses, then it went to insurance, short courses, and so forth and so forth. Now, I do have my accredited courses that may be accepted for that resume. And I remember going for an interview that the gentleman said, Michelle, tell me who you are. And I said, and I gave my accredited section. Then he looked at it and he asked me some questions because he knew more about me. And you know what he did? He said, why didn't you tell me you did this? Why didn't you tell me you did that? He said, that builds who you are. That builds who you are. And why am I saying that? I just saw you show me a number of courses that you completed. And mind you, it have members who never went in one level. It have members that never went in 2. But you just show me 1 and 2 and 3. And you know what happens? When you go in 1, you speak the language. When you go in 2, you speak better. When you go in 3, you're Forex, you can talk trading and you can talk many things. When you go in, why can I tell you what you can do? Because I've been going in them as well. And then, okay, let's go to the legal. If you go in 1, you can speak certain laws in different areas. You go in 2, you can speak other laws. Mind you, I am being educated and I'm being empowered. And I love that you say it's a new language, because it's the first new language that everyone learns so quickly. as you just said. We are young.
Exactly.
But guess what? They learn the language so quickly that some of us may not even attend the school. Some of us may have other things, but who taught the language? This company. And I'll be ever so grateful for that lady behind you. I'll be ever so grateful that she saw a vision, or she had a vision. She saw it in her mind first. She had to see it first. And then she brought it to the masses. And she's the first individual that has brought something that has changed our mind. Regular human beings that has changed our mind, that we can think differently where finances are concerned, that we can be prepared for the future, that we can be. And that's what I hear from you, Enrique, when you say you have been there from since inception, going on 7 years. You know, 7 years is the threshold for most challenges, right? So I am saying it's victory thereafter. Victory, victory, victory. But guess what? Tar said it, even Saeed said it, we are still young. And what people don't understand is that there are going to continue to be challenges. So here what some have decided. Some have decided, and that's okay, to take up another challenge and start all over. What we were willing, and what I heard from the last two speakers, and I'm hearing from you as well, is that we are willing to continue on with our project and learn from the challenges, because we never lose anything. It's a learning experience. So let's learn together. And I want to thank you. I always say somebody, you give me another thing, you know, every day I got something.
Yes.
So this is a world new language. We are speaking a new language and we are learning. And guess what? Only those who could go into Introductory to Finance could speak that level. They need to come up to the 7 levels. And you know, the 7 levels.
You know what, Michelle? It's okay. It's okay if you move on to another challenge. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. No problem with that. And I can tell you from my own experience, as you can imagine, I know all of the people that went, you know, the big shots, the big guys that went to a new challenge. I know all of them. Not all of them, but a lot of people that went, I call them our friends, because we sailed rough seas.
Yes.
You know, everybody was putting the letter A and B after, and C, A, B, C. We were learning from everything, and I understand that. I understand that people might move on. I understand. Because we had so many challenges. Don't you? Let me tell you the truth, Enrique. Didn't you have challenge? Come on, really? I maybe live from the moon, but I have 2 legs and 2 arms. Of course I have challenge. Of course I have challenge in my life. But I choose to stay. I choose to keep going. You know why? Because of the hundreds of thousands of people that once believed in me. Because the people that trusted in me. Because the people that will listen me. And I could not live. I could not live for them. For you, yes, you. Yes, you. I could not live because of you. It's impossible for me to live until we go to the point we all waiting for, until we go to the point that everybody wants. I cannot live. It's impossible. It's my responsibility to be here in front of you and show you the diplomas and tell you it works. It's really truth. It's the truth and only but the truth. I maybe have a lot of challenges that you cannot even imagine, but I will keep rowing the boat until the end, until the end. because of because of you.
So then Ivan question will come in now.
Yeah.
That when you went to the event, it had to have things, because we heard from the others, something that sparked for them or gave them confidence or even more. It just increased it a little bit more. So we just asking, on your point of view, since you were at the event,
you saw the office again.
You saw everything all over.
What was new? What was something that really stood out for you at that event?
It's
a major one. That was actually our reset.
Yes,
you know,
we call it a reset.
So,
you know, it is always, this is an advice, please allow me to tell you and use the word advice. I am nobody to give you advices, but maybe 7 years of experience can can do something for you. Yes, it is all about experience. What are you learning from your parents, your grandparents, your older people? It's experience. It's what we can share to you. And from my own experience, to be in an event like this, it is important. It's a fact. And to be in an event like this, that the company is about to announce to the world that everything will be set like crazy. One ecosystem, one site, one everything. Wait a minute, Enrique, wait a minute. 6.5 years, only we've been to one live, one this, one that, and one that, and now we are all united. So it means that now we have, in fact, a country. Yes, it is. It is that we are all united in just one site. The secrets behind the secrets. Behold, a lot of news are coming. This is just the beginning. 7 years, we are just in the beginning. Voice the news, please. Read some news. You know, just the underlines of the news. You need to watch some kind of let's look just at the big letters on the economic sites and what's going on in the world. They are facing so many challenges because of us. yeah. A new language. Remember the new language that the world is start to speaking from 7 years ago? Wow. So many people are facing a problem because we are teaching the world a new world language and everybody is scared of us. And now actually we are a nation. We have one site that can help you with everything that we have in our ecosystem. This is not new. Hey. This is not new. We have all of this for so many years. Since the beginning. And I can tell you from my own experience that 6.5 years ago, when I faced one of the first meetings with this wonderful lady, she told me, let's go back a little bit because it's important for you to understand. No mining process was available for the IMAs at those days. And she already was talking to me about, commercial sites that merchants need to go in, and do you think I understood anything? 6.5 years ago, almost 7 years, zero. I was like a young kid looking at the big computer and I was not understanding what she was trying to tell me. Learn with the process. Learn with the process. So many times your parents say, don't put your hand in the fire because you will get burned. And it's your parent, it's your mom. She will tell you this when you were young. And what do? Usually, you put your hand directly in the fire and say, "Wow, I'm born." And your mom, just like our beautiful mom in the company, says, "I told you so. I told you so." This will be a challenge.
Wow.
Please respect all of them. Respect all of the family behind this. Do you? If we have challenge, I cannot even can imagine the challenge that the family from themselves that they are facing. Truly, this is my respect to just to the family because you guys are unbelievable. You could step out for so many times. You could say so many things on the contrary. You could get an easy way so many times. But what you did, I'm staying for you, and for you. Oh, my sons, the IMIs out there, don't worry because I'm not going to leave this. What I can say? Wow, thank you again and again and again. So respect, it's all I have, respect. I have so many respect for this family,
Yeah.
truly. And just one more example. When, for example, the bill shaker, it's kind of a new business. If you go back and you look at the mining process and coins and crypto and marketing, and then you go with the deal shaker. Okay, it's a new company. What she could do with this? She could get out of this, get out of the IMIs, doesn't bring the value to the coin, get out of this, use the network so she can make what? A lot of success for themselves, but she didn't. Again, again, she looked at us and told us, trust me, this is all for you. We have an ecosystem. Everything we do is for you. Everything we will do is for you. So don't worry. Maybe I need to step, down for a little bit. Maybe I need to be safe for a little bit. And I was there for so many times when this happened. Truly, I was there. Maybe I need to step, but I will not get away. I will never leave you. I will never leave you guys.
Wow.
This is the truth.
It's ironic you mentioned the deal shaker because you said when you were speaking with Dr. Ruja in the very early that she would have mentioned the e-commerce and the little about shopping and that, and you didn't understand everything. However, I remembered that one someone took a video. I actually have it on video. I'm sorry, I can't pull it up at this point in time, but I actually have it on video. Where in 2018 at our expo in the Caribbean, the founder's brother was interviewed as to the joy that it brings him and how proud he felt, because he said it, how proud he felt that his sister's vision is being is a reality. Because at that expo, we had people from all around the world. However, since that time to now, I can say I'm a proud beneficiary of the Deal Shaker and many others. And it was back in 2018 when the first franchise of the Deal Shaker was given to the Caribbean, which is the King James. And he is on video, it's recorded, it's history, it's there, where he was saying how proud it makes him to know that his sister's vision and the family's vision, because she would have sold it to them for them to be a part of it. And it's becoming a reality. So it's ironic you said about the Deal Shaker. And you were right about saying the ecosystem has always been there. It has always been there. And we just have to look and we will see it's being fulfilled. Probably not at the pace of some may like,
It
but
will.
it's being fulfilled. It is being fulfilled.
Enrique, at first, when you hear certain information about a company, it kind of takes you back. But then if you look at it from a different point of view, then you see the validity in sometimes they doing what they do. Because just take for an example, Ethereum. Ethereum, one of Ethereum co-founders, just said he's out,
quitted.
he's quitting, he's coming out, and
Yeah.
that's a well-established entity that basically everybody is running after. But he himself has decided, listen, I am just because of certain things of his safety and all of that. And that is Ethereum,
Yeah.
right? And
yet people find it difficult to think
so why
that
is it
one
so
of our
difficult?
leaders or a founder could say the same.
And Ethereum is also having their own issues that they're trying to solve. So there are many, even Bitcoin has issues that coders are trying to solve. So it is not just something that you can just walk into, and many times, and that is why I always play these motivational videos, because people expect, and we just have, especially in the Caribbean, people expect it to be easy. People just love, just you do something, you build it, when everything is good and everything is working, okay, fine. We would come in and we'll all cheer, yeah. But they don't understand to take something from infancy and see it grow and let it blossom and then execute something that will benefit everyone. That is the real joy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so at first, some of the and people are still living in the past and projecting that onto the future. What if, what if, and they're not saying, okay, this is a new start. Let's do it right and let's push forward, because all the education and everything that we experience has prepared us for this journey ahead. So what do you say about that?
Ivan and Michelle, or as I like to say, Michelle and Ivan, because I'm respectful to you. uh, a lot of people actually in the present, leaders in the present in the company, they usually ask me, but Enrique, why you keep talking about the past? Why in your webinars, why in some webinars where you are invited, why you keep talking about the past? You cannot move on without respecting the past. That's why that's why I always start to talking about the past. You know why? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. What? Nothing changed. We still have, please take some notes, please, because I will say this the next year and the next year and the next year. No other company out there in the world pays so much as we pay you to duplication. Do I need to repeat myself? No other company in the world still pays so much commissions as we pay you to do duplication. Enrique, wait a minute. Why are you saying that? 25% in the fourth level? Do you know anything about marketing? Have you dig some information about marketing companies? About the payment plans that they actually have? No? Please do. Please do your homework. Because no other company out there in the world still today pays you 25%, or in the fourth, it's no, there is not any company out there. So nothing changed. That's why it's important for us to remind you, go back a little bit, 3 years, 4 years, 7 years ago, when this amazing mama, this amazing lady throw us, the professionals, throw us to the professionals. And she showed us this amazing opportunity. And she was not from marketing. She did not understood nothing from marketing. And actually, after 6.5 years, we still say that we still have the most amazing plan in the world. We give you education. You choose your level of education. With it, we give you free tokens. With the free tokens, you put in practice what you've learned. And we pay you to do this. Boom. What are you waiting for? What are you claiming for? Are you saying that you have challenge? Yes, I agree. But everybody has challenge in life. When you wake up in the morning, you have a challenge. Do I wake up now or do I stay on sleeping? Do I drink coffee or I go to that orange juice? Do I go to lunch fish or do I go to have some meat? Challenge is part of life, my friend. You have no way out of it. Just face it. Face it with bravery. Face it with knowledge. Yes, with the knowledge that you already have paid for. But you never opened the OneAcademy because you don't give. I cannot say the word. It's not polite. You don't give up for your life. Really. So please, please do your own miracle. Do your own action for you, for your mama, for your papa, for your son, for your daughter, for your family, for the future generations. It's all there. Why do I speak about the past? Simple. Nothing changed. And this wonderful, wonderful mama told us, you may not understand nothing what I'm telling you today, but one day you will see. Don't put the hand on the fire. I'm telling you how to act, how to do, what you need to grow, what you need to learn, what you need to face. What a challenge are coming, the storm are coming, but no captain of boat was ever formed without a storm. Impossible. So you out there, yes, you that are facing a lot of challenge, you that are keep complaining every single day, you that are asking a lot of questions, if you do your part, it's so good. I promise you. From the company side, from Plovdiv, from Bulgaria last event, it's all there. Young people still fighting for you. Young people willing to teach you the best way. Young people that actually are telling you, don't worry, the vision is still the same. Just keep rowing the boat. Guys, we are getting there. 6.5 years ago, I heard from you, Mama, we are built not, let me tell you slowly because I don't think you understand. We are built for regulation, not for speculation. 6.5 years ago, I've heard that. Did I understood it? No. But I just followed it. I trust in the process. And still, we are facing challenge. Why? I'll say it again. We were born for regulations, not for speculation. So many speculators out there wanted us to shut down. Why? Because we are set up for regulations, not for speculation. And everybody out there wants to fool you with a beautiful dream that you will put here something and you'll get 8,000% more in 2 days. Guys, guys, regulation. Do you have any law of regulation out there that allows us to go to the open market right now? Any country in the world. Yes, you. Yes, Angola. Yes, you, South Africa. Yes, you, France. Yes, you, Russia. Yes, you, Japan. Yes, you, Portugal. Yes, you, US. Yes, you, whatever country. Do you have an international regulation that allow us to go to the market? Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
So please shut up your questions when you ask me, Enrique, when you go to the open market, we need this, we need that. Who the hell are you to tell me, to tell the company, to tell mama what to do? Who the hell are you? Believe me, that's what I do on a daily basis. I search, I learn every single day, at least 1 hour a day. 10 minutes for feeding my brain, 10 minutes for this, 10 minutes for that, 10 minutes for learning a new process, 10 minutes, at least 1 hour a day. At least 1 hour a day. Every single day. Yes. Oh, it's Sunday. No, but I do my part. Oh, it's Christmas. I do my part. Oh, it's my birthday. I do my part. Oh, it's my wife. I do my part. So if you want to reach somewhere, if you want to achieve your goals, go get it. It's yours. It's up to you. And we have only 6.5 years. We are still young, and we are still learning, and we are still doing better, and we are still facing challenge, and we are still teaching others, and we are still giving you the biggest opportunity ever.
Absolutely.
That you can do, with your life, with your family lives, with your future. Everything you do, we do it for you. And I'm so proud. And I'm so proud of this mama. Yes, mama, I'm here for you. No worries. Maybe people do a lot of things wrong. Maybe people do a lot of things wrong. And yes, we had a lot of bad people out here. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. Yeah. Guys.
Yep.
We are on the
and that is the thing. We are still here. Yeah. The company is still here. Yeah. The company is going forward, and we have not gone, because you just said 6.5 years, and we all could say we were 5.5 years. We're right behind you. But guess what? The company is still here. And I can tell you of many other opportunities that started after us or before us and are not there.
Yeah.
And I love that about the project. I love the vision. I love the goals. And I understood the ecosystem. That vision that Dr. Rusha, our founder, had, and I was proud that it was a woman that thought of it. I have to say, sorry, guys. Yes. I was proud that a woman could have taken cryptocurrency and form an ecosystem like none other that brings usability, because you gave all the reasons and everything. We are educated, we are being educated daily, we are doing everything. And one of the key things is we are in a country and we have usability. No other gentleman or cryptocurrency can boast of that. And the fact that it's going on and people, the ones that see that vision and understand it, Enrique, I hear your passion. I love your passion. I love it because here what loyalty is something very hard to find. Loyalty in anything. Loyalty in a job, loyalty in a relationship, loyalty in business, loyalty. And what does bring loyalty? Confidence, respect, certain things. When you understand and you have that trust and you see all of that, I see it in this project with Dr. Rusha. And I'm saying that honestly. That's why we're still here. We're still here. We want to bring the reasons that other leaders like ourselves are still here, and to show that we are not going in, that we are here for the long haul. Meaning, it's not just a project for 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, whatever. It's we would love it to be exactly as we would have loved, but then things change. And anything you could plan for a whole year for a vacation, and pandemic hit you last year, your plans had to change. And guess what? It didn't change for 1 month. It may change for many years because you have to now decide if you're going to take a vaccine, what you're going to do, how long, and whatever. And then you have to put other finances in place because if you have to quarantine, look at how many things change. Then obstacles show that the vision can remain the same. I still want to go on vacation. I still would love to meet you in Portugal. Again. I love Portugal. I would love to come back to Portugal because that's where I was supposed to meet that lady behind you. And I did not, right? For whatever reason. However, there are certain things that I need to do at this present time if I want to get back there. So that doesn't change my vision. So I want to thank you for sharing, for encouraging, for giving us your passion, I hear your truth and that you're real. You're not hiding anything. You're saying there are obstacles, but you're saying we have a new language. And if I had to take away anything tonight, every night I take away something since we're speaking with everyone, I say, let's speak this new language continually because we made a difference the last 6.5 years. We made a difference because we have seen others took the new language and went trying to learn other languages. Yep. So we have made a difference.
It's part of the process. It's part of life. So I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Personally, from a dinosaur, I say to you, thank you. Thank you for your effort, for your love, for bringing knowledge to people, for keep fighting for all of the IMIs, for doing what you guys are doing. It's so important for the world, not for me, but for the world. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Michelle. Keep doing what you're doing. You are making a big difference out there. So thank you for that. Thank you for everyone that still is doing bravely what he must do. It will be worth it. Believe me, it will be worth it. And one day, Mama here will say, thank you personally. Thank you. Thank you for being the soldier. Thank you for being the bee that we needed to create the honey. Thank you. So thank you again. It is a pleasure, always a pleasure. If you do something out of your life, do it with passion. Do it with love. If you don't feel that, get away. Do something else. Get this new language and try to make a difference anywhere else where. But if you understand what we are trying to tell you, keep fighting, keep loving, keep sharing. This is why I am still here.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. Thank you from me also to Enrique.
Yes.
Thank you so much for all that you do, all that you share. And you know that you said so many nuggets, and you spoke about a reset, and the whole world is talking about reset. I'm sorry, good night. This is Muriel. The whole world is talking about reset. And
Whole-
The whole world know Muriel.
Everybody
and
knows you.
and the thing about it is that the rise of the one ecosystem is our reset. But we have an advantage with our reset because I came across a quote, and it's very apt for us because it says, don't be afraid to start over again. This time you are starting from scratch. You are not starting from scratch, but starting from experience. So I
yeah,
think that the having been to the rise of the one ecosystem virtually, I, and having had that excitement, I see and understand that whole thing about starting with experience, and people like yourself and Ivan and Michelle and King who have more experience than the Johnny come latelys like myself have so much more to understand that whole issue of starting with experience. It's so great to start fresh, start new, reset, but reset with knowledge. So I think that's exciting.
yeah.
Excellent.
Fantastic, Muriel. So good to hear your voice on these calls,
Yes.
you know. We only see you on international calls, not the Caribbean mentorship, but it's so good.
No. I have to make an appearance for
Feel
Enrique.
warm,
He always supports the global call, you see?
Of course,
of
of
course.
course.
So
So we thank you. We thank you again, Enrique.
yeah,
You are
I
going to
can't
close
say
in. I believe
I think you've said it all. Enrique.
you have really encouraged us, and those who were not here missed out. However, it's recorded so that we can share with our members and our teams. And you know what? One life is all that is needed. So it may be just for me, or just for Ivan, or just for Muriel, or
Just
just
our
for
children.
somebody who is on the call and our children. But we love it. We love your passion. I'm looking to have, maybe you can send some people from Portugal my way. And you know, and I may do the same for you for the Caribbean. We don't know. We just don't know.
Muriel, we need to make a flyer with that. It is good to start from scratch, but it is better to start from restart from experience.
I love it. I
One
love it.
ecosystem.
Done. You will
Right?
see it's done.
Yeah,
Yes,
you do
that
that
is
flyer and have a big
beautiful.
program with that.
Done. That flyer is in the making.
Nice.
Yes, and you know what? It goes in line. You know, recently one of our diamonds sent another video where we never lose. We always learn. And that's the
Absolutely.
that you're speaking about there. And you know, that was Edwin.
Yeah.
So, you know, I really do appreciate the calls. I thank you for taking time out. I know
Enrique, we know it's very late over
we
by
are sure
you, but
time,
yes.
but we
So
thank
you so much.
No
You know,
worries, no worries.
45 minutes, but you gave us an whole hour.
You
So
gave us an whole hour, yes.
Thank
So-
you
So
so
we
much.
look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the mentorship call. And for everyone on the call, we thank you for taking the time out. And we look forward to other calls that will happen during the week. It's about bringing a new global perspective of our project, especially, as Muriel just said, with the experience that we have now and with this reset.
Yeah.
So with that, we want to say
good
blessed
night,
night.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
And thank you for tuning in. And please stay tuned for more leaders coming on this leading up to when Cordell King James comes in and he will cap it off on a global, and well, he would have a global mentorship call tomorrow. And then we would have a Caribbean mentorship that he would just put everything together. All right, so see you then. Thank you so much again, Enrique. Thank you, Muriel, for putting in that 2 points, as you normally say.
2 points.
And,
2 points.
Right. And we'll see you soon. So good night, everyone.
Good night.
Blessed night.
Thank you so much,
Night.
Ivan
Bye.
and Michelle, and everyone, especially Enrique.